What is that? Hey, this is a trailer reaction to Resident Evil, the new movie that's coming out this summer. So to give you some background, I love Resident Evil, the computer games. One of my favorite series of all time. Pretty much played all of them from the original PlayStation up to all the remakes, and obviously Resident Evil 9 that came out earlier this year. So really like them. Uh, in terms of the movies, I quite like the CG movies because they tend to be sort of in the same universe as the games. They've got the Leons, Chris Redfields, etc. The live action movies, I mean, the Mila Djokovic ones are kind of okay. They're not really what I think of as Resident Evil as such. So I think I've seen like three of them. I think there's like actually six or seven. Um, there was a Resident Evil movie that came out about 5 years ago. I think it was called Welcome to Raccoon City, which I did see, but it was pretty forgettable, to be honest. I think it had Leon and Claire in, or sort of. But I think the problem is when they try to adapt the movies and they use the actual characters from the games, they always just don't really feel right, like they properly fit. So this is the new Resident Evil. My understanding is it's set in the world of Resident Evil, Raccoon City, etc. But it's an original story. So from that regards, I'm quite excited because, like I said, when they adapt Leon and Chris, I don't think it works that well. Having said that, though, like obviously the Mila Jovovich Resident Evils are also not based on the games and sort of set in the world, and they weren't amazing. So let's check out the trailer and see what we think. Okay.
Hello? I had a little bit of a problem on the road. I was wondering if I could use your phone.
Okay.
Hello?
A very eerie vibe already. Oof. Even the credits. Even the credits have a bit of a eerie vibe. Is there going to be someone in the window when he walks away? Oh no. Oh, Barbarian. Yeah, that was proper freaky film.
Look, I'm really sorry that we got disconnected earlier, but some things have happened.
Okay, so is that zombies?
I'm in like a seriously fucked up situation right now.
Good.
And it looks like there's a chance that we might not get to talk to
What?
each other again.
What is that? That's creepy. Looks like the leader from Dune. What? Oh, we've got some zombies.
I just wanted you to know.
What? What is that? Little baby's head or something. Oh, what? No way! What a shot.
I love you.
Resident Evil. Okay. So, I'm in two minds. I wasn't getting a strictly Resident Evil vibe from that trailer. However, it did look like a really good freaky film. So there was a few shots of zombies, and he was running through a city at some point. So let's say that was Raccoon City, which is the main city that the Resident Evil, or some of the Resident Evil games are set in. But some of the stuff with like those hands and those legs coming out of the door, that big white dude that basically looked like the main baddie out of Dune, that's obviously doesn't feel very Resident Evil at all. That just seems very creepy and scary. But it does look really good. I mean, obviously by the guy that's making it, I haven't seen Weapons, but apparently it's great. I have seen Barbarian, which is super, super creepy. So based on that trailer, I feel like we're going to be getting a super creepy, probably the scariest Resident Evil film we've ever had. And I guess it will have some very loose links to Resident Evil, like maybe Umbrella Corporation is the reason that all this freaky stuff exists. And maybe the city was Raccoon City. But outside of that, and none of that was in the trailer, and that's me guessing. But outside of that, we'll have to see. But Yeah, it looks really good. It looks really strong just as a film. Like, it doesn't need to be called Resident Evil. You could have called that film anything and it would have looked like, wow, yeah, that looks pretty creepy. And I'm not usually a huge horror fan, so I tend not to hunt them out, but I do like Resident Evil, and that as a film just looks really strong. So I am intrigued to check that out. So I probably will go to the cinema to see that. But what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like what I do, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.